Be Frankie.
Yeah, I'm striving for greatness, trying to make it out. We're stuck in the matrix. Yeah, I'm striving for greatness, trying to make it out. We're stuck in the matrix. Yeah, I'm striving for greatness, trying to make it out. We're stuck in the matrix. Yeah, I'm striving for greatness, trying to make it out. We're stuck in the matrix.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy B-Dell. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So today's broadcast is not going to be subjected to a demonstrative lecture. So today I'm going to be giving a brief synopsis about the audio comic book that I'm coming out with that has a cinematic format that's based on the sequel continuation of the Holy Tablets that was facilitated by Dr. Malachi Z. York. So the book is based on a compilation of science fiction, prophetic divination, and modern-day current events when you're talking about extraterrestrials, the Anunnaki, Pleiadians, and Greys and Reptilians, the Mothership, and Planet Nibiru, and things of that nature. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So, the basis of the book is based on the science of circumology, right? The book is based on the science of circumology, if I gotta find it for a second. So the basis of the book is based on the science of circumology, to where you got to understand all perspectives intuitively. When you understand the schools of thoughts, when you're talking about Kemetic science, the Native American prophecies, Islam, the Hebrew doctrine, and Freemasonry, Shrinery, Christianity, and Moorish science. So the basis of the book is that I have this book called the Tome of Makavia. Tome means book. Makavia is basically an amalgamation of books that was created by Dr. Malachi Z. York, compiled together to where you have the secrets of the universe, which is the 999 galaxies of all the information that has the same technology as a Chronos Visor. We're going to get into that. So the purpose of the book is to understand everything in entertainment format, because I understand that we live in the age of instant gratification. So in order to blur the lines, in order to bridge the gap on generations to where the children can have an intuitive understanding about what's going on, what I'm doing is we're getting the information and we putting it in an audio book format, and eventually we're going to have physical copies once we get all the issues done. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to get to the book. Because I told you the purpose of the book. So if you look closely right here at the illustration at the bottom, I'm holding this book called the Tome of Makavia. Now the Makavia, like I said, is constructed from the secrets of all the universes in the 999 galaxies that was created by Dr. Malachi Z. York. And I have this book that has all the esoteric knowledge that has the same technology as a Chronos Visor. Now, this is the reason why the government is after me. So I got this book. It's basically like a multi-dimensional publication, and I'm giving out the secrets of the universe to the masses, and the government, the deep state shadow government, is trying to take me down because I have this book. And within the story, I'm being protected by the Anunnaki, or the Elohim, or wherever you want to call them, or these extraterrestrial beings that come from the 19th galaxy, 8th planet, which is planet Riz. So when you look at this right here, now the legend of the Chronos Visor, a time machine hidden in the Vatican. This is a real technology. So the book basically has the same technology as the Chronos Visor. It's a multi-dimensional book that's able to show you the inception of time, the inception of the precession of the equinox. It shows you the inception of how everything was constructed when you understand the metaphysical essence of the science of creation, right? So this was an ancient technology that the Anunnaki had, and it was also back during the times of the Atlantean days. So this is why, this book is very important, because all the teachings that was facilitated and constructed by the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York, he was giving you the science of how everything works in the universe. When you're talking about metaphysics, quantum physics, eschatology, ontology, all these different things, extraterrestrials, he pretty much had intuitive understanding about all these things, and he was giving the secrets out. Now, this book is basically the precursor to the Holy Tablets. I'm going to show you the Holy Tablets for those of you who do not know about the Holy Tablets. Now, this book right here was created by Dr. Malachi Z. York, and this illustration on the right here is what you see as Anu, who is the heavenly one, which is Eleon, who was amalgamated from the 9 Etherian gases when you're talking about helium, hydrogen, oxygen, exon, radon, argon, and krypton. Those are the things that manifested in the etheric state when it basically copulated with the sun to where you have physical matter. So this is what you get, your so-called architect of the universe. So when you read this book right here, it's telling you what really happened in the inception of time. So the purpose of my book, right? The purpose of my book is to show you, how everything took place in a cinematic format. So it's an audio book. So it's going to give you that feeling of what's going on, what happened in the past and in present day times, right? So this book that I'm putting out is basically the sequel to the Holy Tablets, right? Because we want the children to understand what's going on, on the planet at this moment of time. So with that being said, I'm going to show you a video here in a second about everything that's talking about the book and what to expect when it comes to the book. I'm going to show you the video now.
Is art imitating life, or is life imitating art?
This audiobook is breaking the spell and unlocking the truth about it all. Bedell 1014. We will put an end to this madness. He's pinned against the wall.
Are you serious, B? Wow, that's crazy. Where are you now?
Will this creature be in the game?
Hey, wow, what a mess we have here. Let me introduce myself.
Bedell did not take any chance in looking back.
We all know they live among us. Watch your boy Bedell navigate through the Matrix as you experience a Bridal Rice-based story, The Tome of Makavia.
Now, back to the book, The Tome of Makavia. It tells you right here, it is basically a bridal rice based story. In this world, there are no laws. In this world, there are laws of the universe. When you're talking about eschatology, which is based on the science of prophetic divination, right? And you have the government for the people for too long with the journey of Bedell and France to navigate through the Matrix and unlock the mysteries, my story, which is an ancient alien technology scripted from the Tome. Like I told you, Tome, when you break down the etymology of the word, it means book, right? And to reveal the right knowledge and the facts that was constructed by the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York, and the keys to become great in upcoming battles that follow. Now, this is an audio book that is a spell-breaking novel when you're talking about the sleep spell of King Goose. So like I said, we got to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to play a part of the Matrix in order to pull people out of the Matrix, right? So that's how we get into everything in an entertainment format, but it's also going to be knowledgeable at the same time. So this is the first issue, and it's going to cost $20, which is, little to nothing. It's 2023, you know what I'm saying? So $20 is like $1 nowadays. And then on the second issue that we're going to be having coming out is based on the Chitahari, which is the reptilian race when you understand Zulu mythology. So the Chitahari have reawakened, and they're wreaking and having it on the planet. So this book, this issue right here is going to be based on the ascension process on how the Draconian Reptilian Chitahari, or the Black Nobility Archons, when you understand Gnosticism, they're basically trying to take me down as I'm being protected by the Elohim, as I have this magical book called the Tome of Makavia, which is a multi-dimensional technology that has the same capabilities as a Chronos Visor. So this is also talking about the invasion when you're talking about Project Bluebeam, so and things of that nature. So this book is going to basically break down the dichotomy between a real invasion and what's going to be taking place when you're talking about Project Bluebeam. So there's two different invasions that's going to be happening on the planet. But like I said, you got to activate that spiritual eye to where you can understand and decipher, the psychological operation that's going on. So it tells you right here that there is no question that these reptilians are ready to dominate, and they are doing so with force through the subjugation of the electrical grid, which is the reptilian net that is constructed by the Saturn Moon matrix, right? Which is already broke that down with the moon video. So the Chitahari invasions are on the rise due to the attempts of conquering Earth, which is the humans by the Chitahari faction. So that's going to be the second issue. The third issue is based on prophetic divination, eschatology. When you have Planet Nibiru, or the mothership, or whatever you want to call it, or the Crystal City. So this is basically talking about how it's going to be genetical activations as you have Planet Nibiru in our solar system that's causing the Schumann resonance spike that's acclimated to the non-ether sun heat genes. So this book is going to be based on DNA activation, on how to activate the God mind through due to gamma radiation. And this book is basically breaking down the ancient devices of the Anunnaki that I found that basically predates the Anunnaki's existence. So it's taking you back to a time before the Anunnaki. So that's the fictional side of it. But like I said, we're merging in fiction with modern day current events based on real history, right? So the dimensions, so this book is going to show you that dimensions that do not exist, that are responsible for, that was created by a time loop that can overtake everything, right? So it desires to create a new species that will work out its plans. So this new species is what I'm talking about. It's basically the 144,000 chosen ones that's being activated by Planet Nibiru as we going through this metamorphic spiritual shift on the planet, right? So the after slew fell of prototypes, and Anunnaki goddess engineered the perfect specimen, Adam, which is known today, that controls life, period. So this book, like I said, is going to be compiled with many different, publications. And eventually, once we get the ball rolling, we're going to condense everything down, and we're going to turn it into an actual publication. So right now, like I said, everything is based on instant gratification. So the audio book in itself is basically giving people, we're basically, doing everything because we understand we living in a generation where the great majority of people do not want to read. So this is bridging the gap. So this is the first cinematic Black, I hate the word Black, but I'm saying that word for contextual purposes. So this is the first Black cinematic format book that's based on a comic audiobook. This is the first one ever. So like I said, so we're basically the Indians that's looking over the mountain when it comes to this whole thing. This is basically something new that we're bringing to the table. And to get to the website, hold on for a second. Yeah, to get to the website, this website is called Planet X Cosmic Con. When you look at the top right here, it says Planet X Cosmic Con, right? So it's giving you everything, and down here at the bottom, you have a shopping list right here. You can get bags and stuff, or t-shirts for like $10, Then when you go to, I'm gonna put the link in at the bottom of the description of the video. It says planetxcosmiccon.com. And then when you go to graphic audios, right? And it brings you to the Tome of Makavia and how to purchase the book. The book is not out yet. It's not, it's not ready. And I'm gonna let you guys know when it's time to purchase the audiobook. So with that being said, I'm going to be showing you another video.
Experience a radically different audiobook.
The Tome of the Makavia.
It's finally here. Join us as we take you on an adventure to new worlds. Bedell graphic audio series, the first of its kind. Learn about what's to come, guided by the teachings of Bedell 1014. Full cast, cinematic music, sound effects. We're here to wake you up. Pre-order your series and get a chance to win a free The Tome of Makavia first issue t-shirts. This is the audiobook that will galvanize you.
The Tome of the Makavia.
Now, the guy who's basically doing all the graphical work, all the editing, the illustrations and the cinematic format for the audiobook and things of that nature is my friend and my elder, Ram Unk. He also worked along with Dr. Malachi Z. York. He helped constructed Tamaray right before Dr. York was taken down by the deep state shadow government, and they falsely accused him of many different things when it comes to, because the information that he was putting out. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So he was lied on, and he was taken down by the government, and now he's doing like 75 years in prison. So this guy right here, Ram Unk, he worked alongside with Dr. Malachi Z. York. He is also responsible for some of the illustrations that you see inside Dr. Malachi Z. York's books. So he's been working with Dr. York for a long time, back when he was in his early 20s. So him and an older lady, I forgot her name, but they are both responsible for the vast majority of the illustrations that you see online on TikTok, all throughout. They are the ones who basically created these illustrations when you're talking about the holy tablets and all the visuals that you see in Dr. Malachi Z. York's books. This is the guy, or one of the people that basically facilitated everything. So if you need any type of editing work done, trailers or anything that deals with art, graphic design or whatever, this is the guy to go to. You go to his Instagram at the top is Ramus Unk, Ramus_Unk. That's how you find it. Or Ram Unk. And you see at the bottom right here, he has his nomenclature title as being an artist. So he's very talented at what he does. So to prove that, he put out another illustration not too long ago. He's gonna put these on t-shirts, and we're gonna put it on the Planet X website. And you see, he basically constructed a modern day version of Dr. Malachi Z. York. So this is one of the illustrations that he created. So he's very good at what he does. As you can see, the intro to my videos, he pretty much reorganized everything and revitalized the whole image. He's very talented. So if you have anything like graphic work, if you want graphic work done or whatever, he is the guy to see, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hold on for a second. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the book is going to be coming out pretty soon, and I'm going to notify the great majority of people who want the publication. I'm going to notify, and I'm going to leave links at the bottom in the description on how to go to the website and things of that nature, and give you the steps on how to get the audiobook and purchase it, right? And that we live in an age of instant gratification. So it's very imperative to understand that, you know, in order to blur their lines, in order to get people to understand what's going on, you got to use entertainment and merge it in with knowledge at the same time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this video. I will notify you when the book is ready to be purchased, and I'm going to be making another video about it. End of transmission.